Hey parents, I wanted to come on here and share a couple of quick tutorials for using the iPads. I know that the iPads have been a source of frustration. I know that from personal experience with my own children. So the teachers and I have decided we might need a video tutorial. Pictures are great, words are great, but sometimes we just need to see it in action. So hopefully the iPad is going to do all the things it's been doing to you from home for me right now, and we'll get started with this. All right, family, so I have my daughter's iPad open right now. She is one that color codes everything, so your apps may be in slightly different places. They may be all over the screen. They may be in folders that your child has created. Whatever the case may be, you should have certain apps available to you. I want to show you a common thing that I keep getting a text from my children about, and that's when they go into Google Classroom. They'll get some sort of operation error, and if you click OK, then it asks you, and I know I'm sharing my child's name, to choose your account, and it is still going to be a problem. So let's fix that. I'm going to click on my home button, and then I just happen to know, because I've been playing around, I know that she has her IBoss login here. So IBoss login is the first thing that you need to do every single time that you open up your iPad. Whether you're going to the internet or whether you're going to Google Classroom, IBoss is the key. So when you click on IBoss, you're going to get this screen that pops up. You'll need to enter your Google login information without the @lex2. So it's just the beginning part and then your password. I'm going to do that really quick and show you what happens. Okay, so I have her information typed in. So I click login. And our internet is being super slow today, so I'm going to probably pause this so you don't have to watch it spin. All right, the next thing that happened was the Lex2 website showed up. This means that you are actually logged into IBoss now. So to get to your Google Classroom, you simply need to press the home button. But let me show you one thing before we continue on. So say your child has an assignment on Freckle and your teacher has taught them to go to freckle.com to reach that assignment. They just simply push the plus button that opens a new tab. See how Lexington School District 2 stays open? That just tells me that my IBoss is still going to stay open and I can get to Freckle. This is obviously frequently visited, Epic and Freckle. So we'll click on Freckle. And again, our internet's a touch slow, but it's going to allow it to go through because I am signed into IBoss. Again, you might have to be patient. Just pay attention to the little spinning that goes on up here to know that it's actually working. And then you enter your information that the child has been given to get into their classroom. All right, so I'm going to go back to this. I'm going to press my home button, which is just the little circle right here. And now we're going to see if getting into Classroom works for us now. And of course, we're going to have a problem because that's what happens in videos like this. Okay, so I thought about just cutting out that last little section where you saw that I had a problem with Google Classroom. However, you might still have that problem. And so this is the workaround. And maybe this just needs to be the alternative that you use at all times. So I'm going to go back into Safari. You'll notice that my Lexington School District 2 is already in there. And I should have cleared this because I made sure it worked before I tried this out. But I'm just going to simply type in Classroom. And it starts popping up, classroom.google.com. That is where I'm going to go. And you might automatically be taken to this site, edu.google.com. You'll see you have a couple of options. Go get G Suite for free. That is not what we want. We already have the G Suite. We just want to click Go to Classroom. And before this screen popped up a second ago, it confirmed that I was signing into my child's account. Like it was just saying, you know, you are signed in as, and it had my child's name. And so that is how I got to the Google. And go into the classroom to give you a couple of quick little things here. Hoping to make this super fast for y'all. So you have the thing that automatically comes up is called the stream. And so there'll be some things listed in here. That's typically more for comments. But you'll also notice that when your teacher creates an assignment, it shows up here as well. On an iPad, your options are down at the bottom instead of at the top. On a computer, they're going to be at the top. On the iPad, they're down at the bottom. So this is the stream. This is the automatic default. To get to your classwork, you're going to click on classwork, or to your assignments. I shouldn't call it classwork. You're going to click on classwork. And then you will see some different assignments that are in there. And you just simply click on those to access. And we'll click on one that's actually green. It might come up like this, so you might need to click one step further. Trying to. Hold on. We're getting blurry. So this is the fun part when you're learning to use an iPad versus the computer. So as you saw, I was trying to click and I was getting nowhere, and now I'm really nowhere. Go down to the bottom again. Touch on this little arrow, like slide it up. And now I have my assignment on here, and I can click on my assignment. And it should take me straight into my work. It might take a few moments to load, especially if there's more than one slide or a couple pages to a document. That does take a little bit longer. But once I am in there, it's my document, or my child's document, I should say. So it should have your child's name at the top. They manipulate within. So here's the slides. And you'll notice I can't really do much right now. So that tells me I might need to go to my top corner. Okay, we have a pencil, a magnifying glass. So when I do the little arrow out, I get this option down at the bottom. Open with Google Slides. I'm sorry, it keeps getting blurry. I keep getting too close. It says you cannot get apps, so that is not the option you need to choose. You need to choose Open in Google Drive. Now my assignment shows up. It asks me, do I want to edit? I'm going to click Edit. And I might have to click to open it with Safari. So unfortunately, we have a lot of extra steps this year because the apps are not loading onto our iPads the way we are used to them from the past. But there are workarounds. So you'll notice that the one time I had to say that I wanted to open it in my Drive, and then the next time I had to say I wanted to open it in Safari. You cannot get apps. You can click on that all you want to, but it's not going to let you go much further. Now it's in a mode in which my child can edit her work and do the things that she needs to do. Just be careful. It's a little bit difficult sometimes with text boxes, but you can do it. Just some perseverance is what's needed. All right, I'm going to click Done. And I have taken a lot of your time for that piece. Most everything that you're going to need through slides and docs, you should be able to get to through your Google Classroom. Otherwise, type in, just like we did classroom.google.com, you can do slides.google.com, and so on and so forth. Hope this helps.